chop game. Market makers playing that chop game. Traders getting wrecked, don't trade it the same. Long it, pull back, short it, moon quick. Market makers in the back, laughing. Confirm breakout. No, now it's reversing. Market makers bait the highs and slice the lows. Paint the picture, then it folds. Fake bull flags, fake bear traps, jumping in late. That bag collapsed. Whipsaw move, straight disrespectful. No trend, just chop. Feeling regretful. Market makers see it stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Retail trying to snipe the top. Market makers cooking, it's getting hot. Revenge trading will break your soul. Fear, greed, envy, you lose control. Jealousy, anger, revenge gets fed. You revenge trade, now in the red.
Don't feel like you have to be in a trade. Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
It's that range game, fake out chains. Market makers profit, traders feel the pain. Candle art ain't what it seems. Chop is a weapon, killing dreams. Chasing that breakout too late, my friend. Market makers denying the sin. Retail trap, caught in that zone. Now traders be holding bags, asking for a loan. FOMO hits, traders load that size. Price retraces, no allergies, but watery eyes. Market makers sell the dream by the dip, then the dip keeps dipping. It's a sucker script, adapt to die. That's the motto, no edge in chop, just highs then hollow. Top down scan, zoom out the view. Avoid the noise, wait for the cue.
Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
Feeling fear, feeling greed, angry, mad, want that speed, fast, jealous, why? Trader flex, revenge got you wrecked, now you second guess.
You gotta breathe and follow the plan. You'll win again if you understand. Don't give up, hold your ground. Set alerts for the trend, wait for the sound.
Whipsaw move, straight disrespectful, no trend, just chop. Feeling regretful, market makers see you stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Catch the move, not the hype parade. Stay in the game, that's how legends are made. Market makers playing that chop game. Set a stop loss on every trade. Trade with the trend. Or get trapped again.
That's right, guys. We don't want to get trapped again. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Bingo, bango, bingo, and a bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated, boring patterns, memorization, all these rules. You have like 18 different rules to where one of them's gonna be right. 37 lines on your chart to where it's gonna find support or resistance somewhere. We don't do that. We make trading, I don't want to say easy, but we make trading not as difficult. So I do appreciate everybody for being here. Thank you for smashing the like. Let's say hi to some people. We got BC Poor Corp, #1 BC in the house. Thanks so much for being here. We got Steve in the house. What's up, Steve? Appreciate you. Hello, Caspa. We are going to check out Caspa. I wrote that down. So we definitely going to be checking that out. Let's see here. Going down the list. I love this song. Man, the intro song, I absolutely love it because it says the dip keeps on dipping. And then there's another part where it says, don't give up. I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, just like playing cards. Our royal flush is coming up, guys. Our royal flush is coming up. We're going to talk about that in reference to pretty much what I've been talking about these past several weeks, if not months, to where position yourself be in coins that you really like, that you believe in, whether it's Render, Dot, Crow, Sui, Sol, BNB. There's so many to choose from, but be positioned, because when the move comes, it's going to move fast. Just my opinion. All right, so let's go ahead and continue on with the hellos. See here, Steve says, kind of like a cup and scammy. Yeah. So I saw a video today. I actually shared it with my buddy, and it's a trader. And this trader is, he basically saying, I trade with no emotions. I'm a, logical trader, no emotions in the trade. And that same trader is going, no, no, no. And he's jumping up and come on, and it's like, wow, I know some people like that, where they preach one thing and do another. And then after they finish preaching, they'll do exactly what they were preaching against. It's funny. It is funny. See here, hey, we got WixY Fine 89 in the house. What's going on? Appreciate you guys being doing here. Appreciate you. See here, going down the list. Steve says, do you trade full time? Yes, currently right now, I am full-time crypto. However, I'm going to, so two things need to happen. One, more people need to join my group, which of course, that's how the business survives. If more people don't join the group, and I get it, right now, I'm surprised that I got as many people as I do in the group, to be honest. But those people who are in my group, it's to get all the updates, Bitcoin updates, active trade updates on the stop losses, updates on the market, just all that fun stuff. But, if you just want to learn how to trade, well, then just do what we're doing right here. But right now I am full-time. However, I do see the market coming down. And when the market comes down, we're going to be making money on the shorts. Man, we're going to be making money on the shorts. However, new money is not going to come in the bear market. So because of that, I believe I'm going to probably start working. I haven't worked in 5 years, guys. 5 years. I just looked at my resume yesterday, and I was talking to one of my buddies. He's like, Joe, it's been 5 years, man. I've known you for 5. I said, dude, 5 years, man. Last time I worked was October 2020. Yeah. They shut down the COVID unit I was working in. And it's like, all right, well, I made enough. Man, in those few months, I made enough to survive for a long time. And my bills are really low. So that would really help. But anyway, yeah, so if I don't get more business, then I will be forced to go back to work. And that's, of course, I need to keep the business going. So in order for me, because I'm working, the business will continue, so that's just where that's at. But, and I get it too, as far as, people not joining, it just, one, the market, but if you want the updates, join the group. Help the business. If not, it's quite all right. See here, going to the list. Or if you want to donate, you can donate too. That's always appreciated, because that does keep the lights on for the business. I guarantee that. See here, going down the list, we got Dave P in the house. What's up, Dave P? So what we're going to do, check out Crypto Bubbles, check out the liquidity, check out Bitcoin, check out your coin. So if you have any coins you want me to do, well, let me know. We already have one, which is Caspa. Okay, going down the list. See here. Duality C in the house. What's up, my friend? What is going on? Flea Virus, what's going on? Okay. All right, so let's go and get started, guys. We have Crypto Bubbles on the daily. So this is very interesting. Yesterday, we had the rate cuts. The rate cuts that were already kind of priced in. Well, they were priced in. But we were trying to see if the rate cut actually happened. If so, if it was the amount we thought it was going to be. And if so, what's going to happen afterwards? So yesterday, and I told my group yesterday, I don't recommend anybody taking any trades right now, because could it go up? Sure. Could it go down? Sure. I don't like those odds. I really don't like those odds. So again, I'm very, very cautious with my group, because I treat their money like my money. It's like what I would recommend is wait for the next day, let the dust settle. If we dump, perfect. We can get in at lower prices. If we pump, perfect. What we can do is wait for that retrace and then see if it continues. If so, we can get in. So all this is very strategic with what we do. And it's none of this gambling stuff. We don't do that. Now, are there some scalps that we do aggressive entries? Sure. But I leave that up to you. That's why I do the yellow circles for aggressive entries and the white circles for safer entries. Depending on what type of trader you are, depends on if you take the trade or not. So here, going down the list. Okay. Y'all guys are in some trades. Very nice. All right. Let's see here. So for the daily, we have a few double digits. We have Pingu. We have IMX. Ooh, man, my X went down on the daily. We have virtuals. I don't remember if we're in virtuals for a long term. If not, we're going to be. This is one that I really do like. And I believe for the group, we have HNT, we have MNT. Like there's a few of them. Jupiter up 10%, Fartcoin up 14%. So there were some movements yesterday. Now, you're not going to catch all these moves. Some for the day went up 14. Some for the day went up 5, 2. You don't know which coin is going to move. Nobody knows. So if you miss an opportunity, it's okay. There's going to be another one. And who knows, maybe the next pump is your coin. So that's the thought process on that. For the hourly time frame, we got some coming down, but some still kind of going up. So let's see if Bitcoin's coming down. Let's go to the liquidations heat map. Hey, we got crypto change me. Boom. I made it to the live stream. Thank you, my friend. Absolutely appreciate you. I love all the videos you're doing. You are absolutely killing it. Killing it. Let's do a refresh on this. Let's see here. Andre, my man. What's up, buddy? What is going on, Andre? So once again, if you have any questions, let me know. If you have any coins, let me know. Appreciate you guys. Check Prime, please. Prime, like Amazon Prime? What? I don't think I've ever done Prime. So for Andre, got it. Yes, we would check that one out for you. All right, so we are looking at, so Lil Caspa invested $2,000 in Caspa at 0.085. Very nice. I saw a post on Caspa about Caspa. So Crux is really, really smart. And Crux on Crypto, he loves Caspa. And I think it's up to like 35,000 transactions per second, some crazy number. For me, I don't care about all that. But Crux absolutely loves it. And I saw that post just a little bit ago. So Caspa's doing stuff. So let's see if Bitcoin is doing stuff. Let's refresh it one more time. We're looking at the 24-hour. And on the 24-hour, we are kind of in the middle-ish area. We have really nice liquidations here at 122.23 million, sitting at 116.502. So 116.5. Our next available liquidations is 122.23 million, sitting at 118.855. Kind of in the middle. Let's go to the 12-hour. And let's look at what the 12-hour. The 12-hour we have hotter towards the bottom. And this is, let's see here. This is 84 million, sitting at 116,200. Okay. So this is a pretty nice area. Now, I don't know if it's going to go up or down. The only thing I know is that it cannot. It's impossible for it to come down here without breaking the levels to the downside. And now, just because it breaks the levels to the downside, that does not mean that it's going to come for it. It just means that the likelihood of it is just greater because it just makes sense. It's closer. The price action is closer. But I've seen it time and time again where it'll get right to it and then boom, up. And then liquidates all the people that were going really, really hard for the short to get this liquidity. So the liquidations will happen where they happen. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Anything else on this? I don't think so. Let's go to Bitcoin. We're doing really great for the time. Dave Digital would be really, really proud right now because, well, we cut our time pretty much in half. So now, do I need this? Not really. Why? Because it already moved out of this range. I don't need this. And so let's go ahead and clear up our chart. Let's clear up our chart. Now, let me explain. Now, of course, I did another video for the VIP group. I love doing the videos. The videos, what they do is they just kind of give you an update on the thought process at that time. When we were here yesterday, and of course I explained this on YouTube, where we were here, and this pull from the absolute top to the bottom, this extension leg, we're looking for a pullback or a bounce to maybe the 382, maybe roll over, 0.5, maybe roll over. But here was at the 618. Holy smokes. So now I'm thinking for a rollover to potentially bounce, maybe off of this trend line, or maybe a little bit higher. And then what we're looking at after the bounce is if it breaks the lows or if it continues up. However, this did not happen. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to hide this, and then this one as well. Now, one thing that I do want to show is the next thought process where we came up and we just blasted through this very important level, sitting at 117,234. This is a market structure level. Right now, we are above our orange macro trend line, which is bullish because we are in this zone. In this zone, we are bullish. However, because we made a high, anything underneath this, I'm not bullish. Even though we're in the bullish zone, I'm not bullish. Because what we could do is come up and then just roll over, do a lower high. So what I'm looking for, and pretty much I'm explaining the thought process that I made for the VIP video. Now, if you're not a member of the Discord, which is free, join. Join the Discord. All the links, it's in my link tree. That's in the description. But link tree, I have the Discord link, and it should work. I just updated it like right before the show. That way you can get in there. I don't give out all the VIP stuff because that wouldn't be fair. But in that link tree, it also has my Patreon. In the Patreon, there's free section in there where I put PDFs, I put special videos. So just kind of give you all a heads up. And of course, I do special videos for the YouTube members. So if you want to be a YouTube member, help support the channel, definitely do that as well. And then if you want to, you can join the group, the VIP group. The VIP group, it's on Telegram and Telegram only. All right. So back to this thought process. We broke above this level, which is a key level. We came down. What we want to do in order to be bullish, and this is what this is demonstrating, we want to create a high or a pivot and then break above the pivot and then just makes sense, maintain above that level for us to be bullish. We broke above, we broke below. We're not bullish. Broke above, broke below, not bullish. We have not maintained support yet. Broke above, and now we broke above this level. So now in that video, especially the video, I said that I'm pretty bullish. Right now, I'm pretty bullish because the way it's going right now, and not only that, but this retracement, let me go ahead and clear this up because I know this can get kind of confusing. So let me just clear this up. From the low to the high, I would like to see at least a 38% or the 0.382 level to retrace to before it goes up or possibly comes down. This is what I'm looking for. However, whenever it only pulls back 23%, and let's go ahead and let's see if we can put that level on here, 23%. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. Pulled back just slightly underneath the 23% level. This is a pullback of very, very strong, very bullish FOMO city, FOMO central, FOMO population. Not me, but I'm observing. This is FOMO. Whenever we have a run up and then a pullback to only 23% and then a continuation, that's FOMO. So because of this, oh, I got sneeze coming. One second. Ooh-wee. That was a big one. All right. So because of this, right now, very bullish. And so I'm very interested to look at your coins. We're going to do CAS and Prime and see if we can enter some trades. But right now we're looking very bullish. If we do pull back, the level that we're watching for is this level right here. 117.063. This is our first level. This is showing, we may be coming down for all of this liquidity. That's what this is showing. We may be coming down for all of this. And then start doing lower highs and lower lows. But right now it looks very, very bullish. Okay. So with that being said, let me catch up on the chat and then let's get started. See here. Going down the list. Prime, PYR, AKT, AIXBT, and GLQ. Nice pattern. All of them to jump in for midterm. There you go. So I'm actually going to write these down. Hopefully we have more people chiming in, but if not, we might take a look at all these, or at least some of them. AIXBT and GLQ. Okay. So here, Little Hotspot says, imagine ordering food from the fast food chain with crypto and waiting minutes until, well, see, it's not minutes though. Like all these, they don't take minutes. Like if it's 1 minute, 2 minutes, that's fine. You know, if it's 15 minutes, 8 minutes, even 7 minutes, 7 minutes is too long. It's just like email. You know, we're getting so, you know, I click on the send or they send it or whatever. And it's like, where's my confirmation? Where's my confirmation? You know, you're paying a bill or you're signing up for whatever and they're sending you a code. Where's my confirmation? Like, where is it? And you got to wait like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Like, come on, man. Like, what happened to the instant? So, you know, as long as within a minute or two, I think it's fine. See here, BC says, that was a good one. Yeah, that's what she said. Let's see here. Very nice. Pepe, yes, definitely. And just to let you know, I am disappointed in everybody. I'm disappointed in everybody. Does anybody know why I'm disappointed? Pepe, please. Okay. Does anybody, Steve, you're my favorite. Does anybody know why I am disappointed in everybody right now? Let's see here. McDrive, can't wait 1 or 2 minutes. That's right. Does anybody know why I'm disappointed in everybody right now? So right now it's bullish AF. Now I did a long yesterday on Bitcoin. You know, I didn't even put it in the group. It was just a whatever. Where did I enter? I don't even know. I entered at 115.276. Where's that at? 115.276. I entered way down here. So why did I enter? Well, we had a dump. We had this wick, and then I started seeing it come up, and I do it on the 3 minute, and I had my stop loss just in case. I mean, I don't know it's gonna go up. I mean, there's a pretty good chance it's gonna go up, but it could easily continue dumping, easily. But on this one, and very low leverage, 30. Normally I do 75, but it's like very low leverage. So 115.276. So right around here. But again, it could have easily continued coming down. Easily. But that's what I got. All right. But like I said, like once you learn how to do all this stuff in this trading and where it could potentially go to, the odds of winning increase. Does it mean you're not going to lose? Not even. Like you can lose. All right, moving on. So we finished this one. Let us go and get started. And let's do some work. Let us do some work. So right now we're going to look at CAS for a little CASPA. There we go. And let's do KAS. Okay, let's go to a 1 hour time frame. Double click. Ooh, sexy. I like it. All right, so this was our thought process. From here, I'm thinking we're going to come down, come up, come down, go up. Of course, you know, we're still talking about that 4-hour time frame, but that already happened. So here, this was the idea. This was our level. The 4-hour candle needs to close above this. And sure enough, I mean, just kind of look at what happened here. The price did come down right to where I thought it might come down to. It went up slightly higher than I thought. Came back down. Because it went up slightly higher than I thought, when it came down, we were right here. So this one, if you were watching this and if you're watching the channel, like, I will show you how to make money. I literally will. And you don't have to pay me. You don't have to pay me to show you how to trade. Like, if you want to, you know, help with the channel and the business and everything else, well, then you join the group for the updates on these coins. If you're cool with, you know, just waiting for the next day, then guys, ask me questions. Like, let me teach you. Let me be your mentor, and I don't charge you anything. I'll tell you everything. I'll tell you all the secrets. So here, 4-hour candle needs to close above this, and sure enough, 4-hour candle closed above it. Now, it didn't move too much, so yeah, I'd enter. Went up, retested beautifully, broke this level. I add to my entry. It looks great. Casper looks great right now, like absolutely great. So let's check out Prime. I don't know what Prime is. What is Prime? Prime. I don't know how to say that word. Echelon, I guess. Prime. Market cap $75.5 million. Okay. It was introduced a few years ago. Wow. And I haven't heard of this one. Okay. So about 2.5 years ago, it was introduced. It had a really nice run up in 2024. Okay. So a couple red flags. One, it's not moving when the other coins are moving. That's the first red flag. You know, in 2024, yes, we had coins moving in March and then again in November. But look, November, December, this move is lower than this one by a lot. So that's the first red flag. What is it? What is it? AI, got it. Crypto yearbook, don't know what that is. Let's see here, gaming. Okay, let's go to their website. Let's check it out. Let's check this one out. Ooh, sexy. I like it. It's not white. So +1 for the sexiness. Okay. Powering parallel TCG nerd and beyond with Prime. Okay. Buy Prime parallel. Like a game, like a card game or something. Boring nerd. Watch the video. Let me just see. Hold on before I get copyrighted. It's a card game, nerd. Okay. Let's see here. That's it. Oh, look at that. It messed up. Okay. Let's come back over here. Let's see here. Oh, the reason I'm disappointed in everybody, nobody said bless you. Joe, I'm not religious. Don't have to be. But nobody said bless you. Disappointed. Disappointed. My heart hurts right now, guys. Let's see. What else do I want to look at? Token unlocks. There shouldn't be any token unlocks. It's already been out forever. Okay, I think they're all done. I don't even know. I don't know how to read this. I like seeing a calendar saying unlock. Their own unlocks. Okay. Let's see here. I mean, let's check out the chart now. Where are they? They're on Aerodrome, BingX, Coinbase. Okay, so that's a good one. Coinbase, that's a good one because that's where all the new money is going to come in. And the market cap is low enough to where, I mean, it can move. So let's look. Thank you, DP. You are my favorite. Thank you, DP. Thank you. See here, thank you. See here, I'm long on ETH. See, yes, but the chart looks good, and most of the altcoins are all-time lows right now. Yeah, we're gonna check it out right now. So Prime. So one thing I like looking at, especially coins that I don't know, like what are they? And to tell you the truth, sometimes it doesn't even matter what they are. I mean, we see some that are just trash, garbage. They have zero utility, and they move. So it's regardless of what it is, but what it is does kind of help. But I mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, there's coins that, I mean, just literally do nothing, but people are buying them. I like it. It looks like it bottom. Okay, so here. Okay, it looked like it bottom here, and then looked like it bottom here, then it looked like it bottom here. I think we're good now. Let's see here. So we would do this level. Don't get too crazy with that line. To this level. I'll just do that level. Okay. We're breaking above this 4 hour. I like how we broke above this level. So to me, this one looks good. This one looks good. Don't see any. Oh, wait. We have a high and a higher high. We have a high and a lower high. So we have divergence. So I would not be surprised, especially because of the move. I would not be surprised if we did pull back about, I'd say 38, 50% of this. As long as we don't break this level, we're fine. But I'll show you that in a second. And then to do this number. I like it. Let's do a 2 and let's do that. And I do not want it to break below this. This is the level. It's do not break below it. Don't do it, which is 2.025. And now I can see it pulling back to around 2.068 before continuing up. I like it. It doesn't look horrible. You know, it had this really nice, you can even call this like a double bottom. On the larger picture, what we need to do is just watch this level up here. And we'll do this one in yellow. And this would be the bigger picture. Where does that go across? That's it. Then that's 2.401. Once it crosses above that, hopefully you're home free. But it just depends on the market, depends on people getting that coin, all that good stuff. Let's see here. You turned off the sound. We didn't know if it was real or not. Well, it was. Yeah, I don't Joe. I don't do that on the thing. See, look at the charts. Stop messing around. Look at the chart, Joe. Yeah. No, I agree. Looks good. Looks good. Would you consider buying CASPA, TI? I would. Yeah, definitely. Like on that setup that we just talked about, right now would be an entry. The entry was given yesterday on how to enter. And then today I would add to my entry. It looks good. It looks really good. Join the CASPA family. I don't know. I'm afraid if I join, they'll have me mow the grass. Joe, was that racist? A little bit. All right, moving on. We love CASPA. There you go. Andre says, oh, I see you take a look at lower time frames at this point. I look at the daily, the weekly. Yeah. This is just to nail the entry. But yeah, so when I'm looking at the 4 hour, like I can, like I just condense these, I condense the candles because then they make the daily and the weekly. But this is all the same. It's just not as messy. So in the weekly, it's all the same. It's just not as many candles, but the pattern is there, the support levels. Yeah, so this is a 3-day right here, which is the same as the daily, you know, as far as, you know, where it's going. But yeah, so when I'm looking at the 4 hour, and I'm not sure if y'all caught it, but I kind of squished it in a little bit to do this, just so I can see what it was doing. But yeah, for a longer term hold, this one, I really wouldn't hold these coins too long. I would do November. I'd start selling. And then if the price continues to go, then just, you know, have a stop loss, because I would hate for you to be in profits of 500% and then you don't take, you know, you either don't take profits or you don't have a stop loss or you're not selling on the way down. And now you're only at 14% profit when you're at 500. My portfolio is 99% Caspa. Hey, there you go. Andre says, I have a few more coins if you want. Yeah, I think we got a long list already. But if anybody else has any coins, so let me know. ETH long. Okay. What do you think about Jupiter? All right. For the end of the bull run. Market cap is 1.73 billion. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate the market cap. The market cap does help me out. So this is what I think about this one. And so for you, Andre, if you want, you can ask about this one in the next couple of days and see if in fact it came down. But for me, I like it. You know, we just don't want it to break below this level. But to me, it looks good. I like it. It looks like it's bottomed. I like it. All right. So let's go ahead and put this one on our rapid fire. YouTube rapid fire. So let's look at some. Oh no, we got to do Pepe for Steve. So Pepe for Steve, and then Dylan. We got Jupiter. Dylan. Okay. So let's do some Pepe. Pepe. Let's look at this one. Ooh. So hopefully this was okay. So this was teaching. This was not like a setup. This was teaching. This was saying that we could pull back to 0.5 again. And then this is what we don't want. We don't want it to, that's what that means. We don't want it to pull back to the 0.5, because then if it does, then there's a really high chance that it's losing its momentum and it could come all the way down here. We got to wait for it to come up. That's what this is saying. Now, if we come up to here, then come down, then come up, what we want to do is we want to break the pivot. That's what this is showing. What do? We come up, we come down, we come up, we break the pivot, and this is when you would enter. Now, granted, you'd have to wait for the 4-hour candle to close, which would be way up here. I don't know if I'd enter. I see this nice run up and then dump. I see this nice run up and then dump. And I'm looking at these candles. That's big candles. Big candles. Run up and then kind of. Would I have entered? I'm not gonna lie. I would lie. I mean, I wouldn't not I would lie. I would enter. Even though I know we have a high chance of it coming down, I would enter here and the candle close way up here. And then I'm hoping that we come down to here and then I can add to my entry once it breaks a pivot, which would be right here. So here I would enter the trade. It's going up. Oh, look at me. I'm a genius. I know exactly where the price is going to go, and I don't. Then it starts coming down and it's like, ah, crap. And it does this, ah, crap. But then it bounces off of the area where I think it might bounce. Then it breaks this level. Awesome. Let's go. I like it. I'm entering the trade or adding to my entry. Comes up. Very nice pullback. This one's ready to rock and roll. This one's ready to rock and roll. Let's go to the daily. Just kind of zoom out. Let's hide everything so we can see. I like it. Yep. Got this nice trend line going. Joe, what are you talking about? I was, trend line. I mean, trend line's wherever you want it. But we can go from here to here. We can go from this one to this one. Now, granted, it did break it, of course. But then because it broke it, well, then now I can just go from here to here now. So now it creates like a little zone. But anyway, I like it. It looks good. And for this one, I would actually enter the trade. Nice pullback. If you wanted to be safer, what you could do is just wait till the break of this 1 hour time frame. And then I'd have a lower entry just in case it pulls back. What's the percentage? Like from here to here? 6. That's nothing. So this level right here is really strong. Not only that, but you have a bunch of price action here. So I do like it. So let me change this to lower entry. So that's where you would have set your alert for the entry, all that fun stuff. Right now, let's do this as a lower entry. And then here, let's wait for we'll do a 1 hour. So here, a 1 hour candle needs to close above 0.000011642. That's my thought process. Let me see here, going down the list really quick. Andre says, okay, yeah, I wrote those down. See here, Jasmine. Good job. Oh yeah, so let's do Jasmine as well. Jasmine. As for crypto changed me. I do like Jasmine. I've been looking at Jasmine. Steve says, gracias, mi amigo. Aptos. Hey, Mike. So Aptos, was that APT? APT for Mike. And then if we have time, we're going to do PYR, AKT, AIXPT, GLQ. See here. I connect my Kraken account to Google Authenticator and left my second phone that are connected with the Authenticator so I can sell. Hey, whatever works. Whatever works. I love it. I love it. I looked at it in my parents' house. I love it, man. Hey, there you go. No selling. Steve says, would you get in now? For which coin? I don't know what I'm talking about. And I need complete sentence. Trade tuition. You would get in now entering Pepe, blah, 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 or whatever. So I'm assuming 39. So that's 2 minutes ago. So right now, no, I wouldn't get in right now. It looks good though. It looks good. I would actually wait for the 1 hour candle to close above this level. Because we're right underneath the resistance. A really nice bounce off of this trend line, which is good. And I mean, if it does come down, I would have a lower entry right here. Stop loss underneath here. So stop loss. Everybody's going to have their stop loss right here. So I'll put mine a little bit lower. But here. Stop loss. So hopefully that makes sense. Pepe. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I would wait. Because it doesn't make any sense. I mean, let's just say you get in now and I wait. And mine, you know, when the candle closes, it's way up here. You gain 4% more than me. If you're doing a 10x leverage or 3x or 1x, whatever it is, you made more money than me. Great. I'm happy for you. However, you increased your risk tremendously. Why? Because you're entering under resistance. I would rather reduce my risk and increase my profits by simply waiting for the 1 hour candle to close above the level that we mentioned. So that now when I enter, which is 4% less than you, I'm safer. So that's the thought process behind that. Let's see here. Going down the list. Okay. Crypto Chain Me says, don't fall in love with these coins. Yeah. Don't fall in love with them, guys. Do not fall in love with them because they will break your heart. They will. They'll say that your coin will actually look at you in your eyes and say, I love you. There's no other person besides you. You are the absolute best at everything. And I'm here for you. You have my heart. And you think, wow, crypto, you are amazing. No other crypto has treated me like this. You're amazing. And then you walk in on them one night as they're on their phone and they're texting other buyers. Yeah. And then when you confront them, they say, no, Joe, I'm not texting. No, I'm playing. But they're texting other buyers. And you're like, whoa, wait a minute. What's this? You know, the one and only, and what's all this other talk? And they're like, you know what? It's just not exciting for me anymore. It doesn't work for me. And they leave. Yeah, that's what these coins will do. So what you have to do is you have to treat them for what they're worth. You know, you get with them, you have fun with them, move on to the next. You have to. For me, I have one that I married And then we actually renewed our vows last year, and that one is VRA. We renewed our vows. We renewed our vows, and now, thank God that crypto hasn't had any baby cryptos, because then I'll have to be paying alimony. No, thank you. So what I'm waiting for the market to take off. And regardless if, the price went up or down or whatever, I'm selling, I'm getting out. Divorce coming up. So do not marry these coins, because just guess what? Let's just say Caspa, VRA, Solana, whatever, XRP, whatever, they are it right now. And they're the best or whatever. That's the reason you're marrying them. But guess what? Next season, there may be another Solana killer, another Caspa killer, another XRP killer, another whatever killer, and they don't have the partnerships. And now they're starting to get partnerships. They're starting to get traction. They're starting to get all these people going to them, a bunch of community. And now guess what happens to yours? Well, yours gained weight. Yours doesn't move the way she used to or whatever. And now they're not attracted to that one anymore. They're attracted to this one because this one's young and hot, moves, the moves. So everybody goes over here. And then they forget about that one. And then that one goes to the bar trying to pick up new buyers. They can't. They don't have it anymore. So there you go. That's my story time. All right. Moving on. Let's see here. Historically, when crypto coins get listed on big exchanges, yeah, I mean, they get listed on big exchanges, they move, FOMO, especially new people that don't know. Yeah. Do it pump and dump to the same price? Not sure if that's a question or a statement. I see here. I don't know how to explain. All right, so I'm assuming you're asking, historically, when a coin gets listed on an exchange, does it pump and dump and come to the same price? No. So when a coin gets listed on an exchange, it depends on several factors. One, how many people are planning to dump on this new exchange? Two, is there hype about the coin? Because if there's hype about the coin will go up. And even though people are selling off, it'll dip a little bit, but continue going up because there's so much hype about it. Maybe there's a new partnership. Maybe there's a new roadmap, whatever it is. It could do that. Or as soon as it gets listed on the exchange, it just dumps and it goes lower than, people were trying to make it go up. So, I mean, there's so many different things. Let's see here. Joe's a dog. Get in, have your fun, get out. You have to, guys. You have to. Before I'd marry, like I said, you have to. My English is terrible. Little Caspa, I love you. I really do. You're the best. And you're my favorite. But I'm hoping, and I always forget when it comes to people who don't speak English or English well, I always forget. So, from time to time, just remind me, because I'm an old man. I do forget. But yeah, I'm assuming that's but it just depends, man. It really does. There's sometimes where coins get on the exchange and it just absolutely dumps. There's other times where it'll pump and then it'll come down. And then if the new buyers, the new exchange people can keep it, the price action up, then it'll stay up. But if the selling pressure is too much, it'll just keep on coming down. And then there's the excitement. So it just all depends. I hate saying that, but it does. See, it's all about the moves. There you go. It is. I tell you, man, good Lord. I'm married to Bitcoin, but I know it's an open relationship. Yes. Arranged marriage. That's Bitcoin for me. There you go. All right. So for this one, we went over Pepe. Okay, that was for Steve. Let's do Jupiter for Dylan. Okay, this one's looking pretty good as well. Let's go to the daily. All right, so we have our alert set up here. We were thinking that we're going to pull back, come up, but because we could not break the highs, we started breaking the lows. Well, then now we wait. How do we wait? And again, guys, like everything that I'm showing you here is how I trade. So what I'm doing is I'm waiting for this, and then here it went up, and then what I'm looking for now is the break of this high. If not, we'll come down for this. And if we do come down for this, well, then more than likely we'll come for this liquidity and this liquidity. Now, for all the liquidity traders out there, here's liquidity, here's liquidity. Why didn't the price not come down here? Well, because it just took this liquidity. I don't like that type of trading. Now, granted, if this breaks, you know, my targets or the thing where I think it might go to is here or here. However, it doesn't have to go anywhere. It can do whatever it wants. So as soon as it stops here, now in order for it to come down here, it has to break this. There's no other way around it. So it comes up, comes down. Now I'm waiting to see, is it going to break this level to continue up or roll over? If it rolls over, great. If it breaks up, boom, I'm stopped out of my short because I would have probably entered a short. And then now what I'm doing is because it broke this level, I would go long until we break this level. And let's say I didn't go long. Okay, fine. It comes up here. I'm not going long until it breaks this level now. And then I can't go short from here because this level is really close. So my short is here. My long is here. What happens? We start breaking. So let's go ahead and delete all this. 24 drawings, get out of here. Let's look at this. And to me, this looks absolutely great. This looks like a very nice bottom. So here, beautiful. Look at the candle wicks, some of the candle bodies. I like this level. Okay, let's do this in white. Let's put this one here as well. Beautiful, man. Look at that. Double top beauty. Oh my gosh. Let us go to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour. On the 4-hour. It's looking great. I would like to see it retrace though. I really would. So whenever I'm doing this, I'm always looking to the left and to the right. Always. I'm seeing where the price action's at. I'm seeing where there was a lot of support resistance. Put a one in the chat, guys. Put a one in the chat if you enjoy the thought process that I give you every single day. Again, to me, it's really important to understand not only the psychology part of it, but the thought process that goes into like the key levels that I'm looking at and what I would like to see for a better entry. You know, you can call it a grade A entry, a B, a C. There's times where like, I don't like it. It's more of an aggressive entry for me. But here, it looks great. I would like to see, doesn't mean that it has to happen, but I would like to see it retrace to about here before continuing up. But because Bitcoin is kind of going nicely, we may see this continue to come up. Now, if it comes up, this is why it's very important to get these updates. And these updates I do in my group, but very important. If we do come up to, let's say here, well, then now I'm expecting it to pull back to this level right here. And then before we maybe come up, do a lower high, and then do this. So these are the two things that I'm looking at potentially right now. And let me just show you, because I mean, I see all this with my eyeballs, but magnet tool, fib retracement from the very low of this extension leg. Again, we're on the 4-hour time frame. If we were to retrace right now, the minimum I want to see it go to is a 382. I would love to see it go to 0.5. And this is right where I'm thinking if we pull back now, this is where we might pull back. Now, if we go all the way up here, watch this, guys. If we go all the way up here, here's where now everything changes. Because we went all the way up here, look where we come down to between the 382 and 0.5. This is the minimum that I would like to see it go to, but this is where I would really love to see it. But not only that, but it's right in this zone. And so again, I see all this with my eyeballs, but I draw these out so that, you know, once you do these thousands and thousands of times, maybe even hundreds for you, where you can just kind of see it. Oh, that's 50%, or that's about, it doesn't have to be exact. But here I'm looking right around here for it to do this and then bounce off a 382, then let's go. So this is what I'm kind of looking at. But again, I don't know where it's going to be. All right. So so right now, what would I do? I'd wait. It looks very strong though. Very strong. Now, if it does pull back and we do start to get a bounce here, if you want to, you could do an aggressive entry once it breaks above the 382. And this would be yellow. And then once it breaks above a pivot, then you can do, oh wait, I said yellow. Then you could do a safer entry. So let's just say, for example, it comes down, it does this, and then it comes up. Well, here's where we would be entering. This yellow is this. So this is showing this part right here. But let's say it breaks this level, because now this is a pivot. Would we enter here? The answer is no. Why? We're underneath very strong resistance. Just wait. Wait for the break of this. So that if we do break above, and let's say we break below it, well, hopefully this is support. If not, well, then this is support. See how that works? All right. Hopefully y'all are enjoying this, guys. Like this right here is the secret sauce. I am literally showing you how I trade, showing you all the tips and tricks. You don't need to join the group to learn all this stuff. Everybody has groups that literally they get rich off of you because you're paying them so they can show you how to trade or for setups. I give you the setups right here. I show you the thought process that goes behind the setups. Not only that, but when there are setups, for example, CASPA, enter now. That not financial advice, but that's what we do. Okay, moving on. I can see Jupiter dump 10%. Really? 10%? Now, Bitcoin dumps. I don't think we'll break the 786. We'll see. We can check on this coin next couple of days, see what happens. But I don't see it pulling back 10%. Let's do Jasmine for Crypto Change Me. Let's do Jasmine. And I don't think we're going to get to all the other ones. We're going to do Jasmine, then Aptos. And then the other ones we're going to leave, for the next time. If y'all really want more, then of course consider doing a donation. But we got Jasmine coming up next, and the last one's going to be Aptos. So just to let you know. Man, Jupiter looks so good. Oh my gosh. Let's do Jasmine. Jasmine, this one is for Crypto Change Me. Man, sexy. This looks great. Again, we broke this level, 4-hour time frame. Looking good. Going to the daily. A bunch of this was all thought process. Really loving this. Let me go ahead and delete all this. 28 drawings. Get out of here on the daily. Let's go to the 3-day. And all this is doing is just compacting. Instead of having a lot of candles, we just have fewer candles. This looks like it's bottom. I love this. We have a low, higher low. It looks like higher low. We broke this low, which was a little concerning, but it looks like we're gaining it back. So let's go back to the daily. And so this is the low that was concerning right here. But you can see that we broke below it and we tried to fight, and we came down, we're trying to fight. So this low is higher than this low. So that's refreshing. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Very nice break of this level. Beautiful break of this level. We broke above this zone very nicely too. I like it. So for this one, same thing. I would like this one. I would definitely, not financial advice. I'd enter now. I would think that it could pull back here about 50%. This is a little bit more than 50%. This is more like the golden pocket area. If not like just slightly past the 618. But here would be nice. Come up, do a lower high, which is fine. Everybody freaks out on that. No worries. And then boom, probably lower than that. Lower, and I'm always looking to the left. So whenever I'm doing these using the path tool. None of this is, I think it look cool here, or let me just do a random. No, everything is very strategic, guys. I cannot stress that enough. This is very strategic on what I do. I like it. This right here is an enter now. And stop loss. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. You can even do a 2x on this one. Stop loss, I would do right here. And then my target needs to be at least a 2-to-1. So my target, first one, 1-to-1. It is what it is. Joe, that's horrible. How can you survive? Calm down, calm down. This is not our only one. We're taking profits on the way up. Calm down. I know a lot of traders get out. Joe, you can't do that. That's a 1-to-1. That goes again. No, you're just taking some profit. That's all you're doing. You don't have to take profit there. You don't want to. You don't have to. Like, none of this is financial advice. But this is what I would recommend right here. Boom. You sell some here. You sell some here. Boom. You're good. I like it. I like it. So that's an enter now. Let's put this on our watch list. Rapid fire. Boom. Let's go ahead and do another one, because that one I'm gonna probably post that for our VIP group. There's a few coins that I want to post today. So for me in my group, I don't post 10, 15 charts a day. The past few days I've only done one. The past couple days I haven't posted any because we were waiting. But I posted one, then the next day I post one, the next day I post one, the next day, and these are like for aggressive and safer entries. But I really do value your for one, your membership, and I don't want you to get wrecked. So and you'll be surprised too. Like, if y'all join the group, like, you will be surprised at how the thought process is in there. For me, I absolutely love it. Like, we see the bullish, we see the bearish. There's no echo chamber in our stuff. Let's do Aptos. So we're gonna do Aptos, APT. And for Aptos, let's see here. Let's go to daily. Now let's go to the weekly. And on the weekly, we did see here to where we were thinking potentially that we were gonna, 1 second, guys, 1 second. Let me go ahead and do this. And I'm back. Put a one here if you are still here. Put a 1 if you are still here, and boom, bingo bango. All right. So had somebody at the door. Sorry about that. All right. Let's see here. Going down the list. Okay. Never mind my comment. I was talking about Jupiter. Okay. John, what's up, John? John 316, appreciate you, man, being here. Thank you for everybody smashing the like. You guys are the absolute best. Joe disappeared. Oh no. Who's taking over the charts? Scuba, what's up, guys? Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you. Let me know who's here. Put a one in the chat. All right, so we're almost done. We're looking at Aptos. For Aptos, this was more of a investment type thing. You know, if you had $100, how would I do it? I put in $50 here at this time and then $50 lower, just in case we do come down lower. However, let's go ahead and do this. Remove 20 drawings. Let's look at the weekly. Let's see here. What do we see on the weekly? All right, so we have this level that I'm looking at. This is a really nice level. Then we have this lower level, but we don't need to go down there. Let's go on the daily. On the daily. So this is a really nice level that I'm seeing. So it's more like a zone. So as long as we don't cross this zone, we're good. So this is what I'm looking at from here to here. And let's extend that out a little bit. All right. Really nice bounce. Looking good, looking strong. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. And nice little bounce there. Okay, we're coming up to resistance. Kind of strong resistance too. So we'll actually do it from here. So we're coming up to some strong resistance. Now on this strong resistance, I would think that we may come up into it, then come down. I would not be surprised if we pulled back at least to here. And this is a really nice, fair value gap, order block, fair value gap. This is definitely a little bit past the 618, but this is what I would like to see. I like it. As long as we don't break below this level between 4.349 and 4.116, I think we'll be good. Hello, Casper says, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, awesome, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you greatly. But yeah, Aptos to me looks primed and ready. If you wanted to enter now, which I personally wouldn't, because we're underneath resistance. However, we never know. Price could do something like this and just keep on going. So if you wanted to, you could enter in now, knowing that the price could potentially pull back. And then if it does, and you want to, get the very bottom, then as it's bouncing, you could enter. But for me personally, once it breaks a pivot, that's where I want to enter. So for me, I would actually wait for about 5. Look at that, 5%. That's nothing. So what I would do is I would set an alert above this right here. So set alert at 4.966, the 4-hour candle. So let's just do it here. The 4-hour candle. No, I need to move it over. That way I know where I was at. The 4-hour candle needs to break above and hold, maintain above this zone right here. Let's see here. The zone, do I want the zone? Or I think I just take this bottom part. Okay, so we'll put this in white. All right, so here are the instructions. For this one, what I would recommend, again, none of this is financial advice. I would recommend set the alert at 4.966. Once the alert goes off, then check for the 4-hour candle to make sure it closed above 4.732. If you don't have a kind of 4-hour candle close above this level, or maybe even a series of candles, then I personally would not enter, because there's a really good chance that we're going to do something like this where we come up and then just roll over, or we come up and then just roll over. So just be very careful with that. But I do like this. I think it's finding a bottom. I do think that. You could call this an Adam and Eve. I wouldn't. I would just call this, here's the level we need to break. Here's our alert. Here's our plan. Here's my thought process. And that's all I got, guys. I do thank you very much. We will see you tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do this all over again, Saturday and Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard. If tomorrow I might I might have like a half a stream. So like maybe 30 minutes. Give you heads up. I'm going to probably go into town and I'm thinking about getting some Thai food. Thai food. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. All right. So I do thank you guys, and we'll see you on the next one. As always, don't feel like you have to be in a trade all the time, and just be careful. Just be careful. All right. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. As always, let's make this money. Take care.